Sunday at pregame, People's Champ Johnny Detroit. And considering it's daylight savings time and I have 3 kids who don't understand the concept of sleeping in for whatever odd reason, I'm pretty tired, so I'm going to try flying through this as quick as possible. This is how tired I am. Sporting my amazing blue gear, showing the love for Michigan. And this is no shit, swear on my kids, I am doing this video in my underwear. Good to bad, Fezzik. Pre-game's own Elvis impersonator. Bet like a pro's been destroying it. His daily audio's been amazing. His pick yesterday sucked dog balls. Fezzik loads his first play pre-game, and all the haters across all the forums with the same 15 people looking in and the same 4 people talking back and forth, and the one dude that for some odd reason has such a homoerotic infatuation with Fezzik goes to every forum on the internet and decides to post shit that he doesn't even know what he's talking about half the time. Fezzik loses, everybody. All you haters, I know you love it. He had North Carolina over Duke. That game was never close. I can't even, Fezzik, I love you, dude. There's nothing I could say to justify how bad that play was. They got their doors blown off. And I know you personally, Fez, you bet the second half also, which also lost. And I'm guessing a lot of people who bought it bought the second half. So that was a rough one. Borderline horrible. But on the flip side, Jared O'Donnell. For anyone who's watching this video for the first time going, I knew it, they double-sided, they're scammers. Jared O'Donnell, got to give him some love. His ACC game of the year was the flip side. Duke Blue Devils, obviously the right play yesterday in that game. And considering I'm the owner of the site along with RJ Bell, I'm coming out here and telling you that we had 2 guys with big plays on opposite sides. Fezzik, obviously not so good. JR, obviously pretty good. But at the same time, you know, the Bet Like a Pro program is up tons of units. Fezzik does a great daily audio, giving tons of free content, does the videos. Does it suck and it doesn't make my job a little more difficult considering there's so many people for whatever odd reason have a hard-on for Fezzik? Yes, it does. It's part of the game. Marco D'Angelo, big guy, game of the year. He was at the UNLV game yesterday. I sent him a text when the game ended asking if he was still alive. He said he was at the game and couldn't watch after they blew that lead, checking on his phone. Well, I did, and I told him that he was lucky because his big ass would have probably had a heart attack, especially when East Carolina shanked those 2 free throws. I think it was like with 30 seconds left. But down the stretch, they did what they had to do to cover and win. And for those who played the game late and got the worst of it on the line, thank the gambling gods that the kids at Marshall must not go to math class because you're down 5 points with 1 second left. Not really sure why you're fouling, but I guess you think that there's some kind of possibility that if they miss both free throws, you can get 2 possessions, including you having to foul at least one of those times in 1 second. I don't know. But because of that foul, Marshall actually, for those who had Marshall, are probably disgusted because if you got the late line with Marshall, you lost a push or a possible win depending where you played. Welcome back, Mike Hook. 7-0 yesterday, plus 21.70 units. Had a long talk with Hook. What I told him he needs to do, since everything he's going to be doing is under a microscope, the best thing is filter down no more than 7 of your best plays across all sports on a big day. If you have additional plays that are worthy of being played, have a daily thread, give it out to the clients there, make sure you track it. If you're giving stuff out on Twitter or whatnot, or free picks, make sure you're tracking those. But for paid clients, let's take the best of the best and release. And he goes 7-0 yesterday. Props and welcome back, Mike Hook. Scotty Duck, his streak is over. I don't know if it was 20 or 21, Scotty. I'm sorry. I know you hit the first one. I know you think you hit like number 19, and I can't remember if it was game 20 or 21 that you lost, but still just effing amazing. Props to you, sir. Vegas runner, since I made him the crossover on Thursday, has been red hot. He had another 3-star yesterday at Wisconsin Green Bay. Don't forget, March Madness packages are up. It does include any regular season games that remain. Includes all of the conference tournaments, and it includes the Big Dance, the CBI, the NIT, the XXX, the XON, and all the other bullshit tournaments that they're running nowadays. That's up and loaded for all your favorite pregame pros. One of my favorite posters, one of the old school guys I've known forever, No Limit, his selections. He doesn't post in the My Streaks thing. He's an old school guy. He has so many people that follow his stuff. I guess he's his own documentation source. No Limit stuff is loaded. He has some plays he's going to be adding to his card later, so make sure you go to the forums and check that out. I'm going to end today's free video from Joe Gavazzi. He likes Portland minus the 3. He has a great analysis up and loaded at pregamepros.com. You click the free picks tab on the right-hand side. Don't forget you can lock in Joe all of his selections across all sports for 7 days for only $99. I'm the People's Champ, Johnny Detroit. That's going to do it. I'm back on Monday, and as always, from me to you, best of luck.